What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and I'm here with my boy Kentrell, who got first place at the first regionals back in Tulsa in 2.5+ years. Jesus Christ! And what were you playing, my friend? What were you playing?
Today I decided to show up with Thunder.
Oh yeah, and you went undefeated?
Undefeated, 9-0.
9-0.
64 players, something like that.
Bird's best deck?
Bird is definitely a good deck.
It's a good deck. Fair. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, bro. Let's see it.
So hand trap lineup, always 3 shifter. If you're not playing this card, you're wrong.
That
Don't worry about bringing a card's insane in every matchup. I play a little bit more hand traps than the standard bird list, so I played 3 Ash as well. Card's insane. Stop the Red Fusion.
Oh, I got bodied, but it was game over after that.
It was game over after that. It was nothing. No meltdown can protect that.
Nope, I was sad.
3 Impermanence, also a nice card. Like, card's insane too.
That's generic ones right
none
there.
of them conflict with shifters. So, moving on to the birds. 3 Rabina, best bird in the deck. 1 card combos for days.
1 card combo.
Eaglin, still really good. Of course, it's 3. 1 Toucan, 1 Stir. A lot of people play 2 of this, but I only play 1 of it. You don't need 2 because it's really not a good card. Like, you don't want to see this card. If you do see it, it's a combination of other cards, so you only need 1. Supporting cards, we have 1 Windbearer statue. This card's won me so many games.
That card is an FTK.
That card is too good. My Little Secret Spice.
Ooh, tell them about that card.
So,
ooh!
A lot of people might not even know what this is or have seen it. What it does is when it's normal summon, you can target 1 of your ring beast monsters, bounce it to your hand, and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Also, during the turn this card's sent to the graveyard, you can search 1 level 4 lower wing beast monster.
That card bodied the shit out of me around 6
I
or
didn't use
whatever.
the second effect, but the first effect was like
insane.
Going off on people. Like, people didn't know that Rabina could get an interruption. They were waiting for the Ryza.
Bro, for real.
M-Pin, standard. Apex, standard. Ryza, standard. Some people play 2 M-Pin. Some people are trying to play 2 Ryza. You don't need it. Stop doing that. That's not good. For the 2 Ryza, I have the Harvey Harpist to bounce it back to my hand if it gets stuck on the field. So it's not the end of the world. But even if I wasn't playing the Harpist, I probably wouldn't play 2 Ryza or 2 M-Pin. Going into the spell cards, 1, 2, 3 Prosperity.
That boy rich.
Kentrell got that shit. Damn, throw my money at him, bro.
Gucci wallet. Gucci wallet.
Damn, we never
the
saw
3
that.
Starlight Pots. Always have this.
too.
This card's insane.
That card's the hits in this
card
deck,
funny.
bro.
Like, I was hitting all kinds of cards, dude. Like, starters, extenders, protectors. Like, this card's nuts.
He got first place because those were Starlight. Sheesh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
3 multi-pot of Dualities. This card's also insane. Works under the Prosperity. I remember playing in my finals. My opponent was like, man, you could do that and this. Like, it was just insane.
Yeah,
Just like adding everything. My other secret spice that people don't do, which I think they should, is 2 Extravagances.
Oh yeah, nice.
So
oh
you
my
just
God.
need more consistency in draw cards. And to be honest with you, the Extravagances don't really they do on paper, but they haven't really conflicted. And even if they do conflict, like, you just use it for next turn for more power.
So 8 pots.
8 pots,
Jesus
super
Christ.
consistent. That's why you don't need a second like M-Pin. You don't need a second Stir, like, to stop all that. 3 Field Spell, best card in the game. It says on your opponent's turn, it's our turn. Like, card's insane.
But in time, it says what that card do.
Well, that's not
That's the other one.
Yeah,
huh?
that's the other one.
Oh,
So
what
the
that
next
card?
card is this one. This one gains me 500 life points, and banishes the bird to add 1. Card is actually pretty nuts. There was a time when I was down to like 400 life points, and I activated like 2 of these during the game. So that means it
Jeez.
saved me from getting gamed. But this card is like insane. Like, probably the best card in the deck.
That card is nice.
Next is 2 Book of Moons. I don't play 3. I think 3 is very bricky. And you don't, like, if you're using Book of Moon to dodge, well, that's 5 dodge cards with this. So, like, you really don't need it that much. And it's a good, like, interruption. It baits out Griffins and any monster on the board that's not a Link, obviously. But the card's, like, really insane. 1 call by, another protection card. Also could be offensive. You can just set it. Card's insane. Nothing too memorable about this, but it was just really good all day. And just 1 trap card, other than the 3 impermanents, obviously. Dreaming Town. Card's nuts.
That card's an FTK too.
That card's insane. You definitely were playing it standard.
Yeah.
Moving on to the extra deck.
Was that 40 cards?
This is 40 cards.
Yeah,
40 cards.
nice.
Perfect 40.
Perfect
Yes,
40.
Didn't use the extra deck, so it really doesn't matter that much. But
It matters for banishing.
it does. It does. 3
Jesus
A
Christ.
Zeus.
We
Oh.
broke.
I feel broke now.
2 Dire Magicians, and 2 Lightning Gales. So that's my package. I really want to play 3/3, but I don't have enough room for everything, and I have to play a little bit more because of the extravagances, but it never really came up. I never got punished. 2 Goddesses.
I like that card here.
This card's, you know, you should have it just for insurance, but I never played it, so but it's there. Christmas package. Say no to dogma stuff.
Please tell me
shenanigans.
nobody dogma
Didn't get to
maxes
use
you.
it. Didn't even touch my extra deck. That's why I was using pot cards. Relinquish and stuff. Link Removal, yeah. Because this card has an effect. It has come up in the past where I was able to do stuff with it, but again, didn't use it. A unicorn and an access code. Didn't use it, but it's there just so I can have options.
Yeah, options are good.
Options are very good. Moving into the side deck, going first cards, we have 2 Storm and 1 Phaser. You don't need 3 of these because you have so much drawing power and adding power. You don't really need 3, but you can play 3. It's reasonable. The theory behind this is like if you activate this, you don't have to worry about Ghost Ogre or Drill. But it never came up. I was always like 2 on my opponents, or I was going second game 2, so it didn't really come up. Back row removal. 2 Twin Twisters and 1 Harpies. I was playing 3 and 1, but I cut this down for some other stuff. I didn't really expect to see that much back row. If you start playing in a tournament and you gain like traction, you're not going to play a lot of back row.
Nope.
Funny enough, I actually never really decided these in. I was playing against another Prank Kids, but I never saw, like, they would never show me their prank stuff, so I didn't know I was playing against Prank Kids. Ideally, you would slide this in to stop their fusion spell. Best card in the deck, at least on the side, 2 Nibs. This card was insane. A lot of people don't expect Thunder to play a lot of hand traps, let alone play Nib. So many people walked into this. I literally won like my finals match and the match before that because of this card.
Jesus.
This card was like insane all day. 2 Drolls. This card's okay. It's a little subpar. Maybe a little bit too early for it. Wait for the Desperate stuff to come out. But this card is probably going to be at 3 later in my list. Moving on to more hand traps. 1 Token Collector. Play against 1 Source Soul. I didn't see this, but it's there. Still probably a good card to play. 1 Phantasme. This actually came up today. It's pretty good.
1 Phantasme.
One
Let's
Phantasme.
go.
So if you look at all my deck lists, it all has like 1 Phantasme in it. But like this is pretty good. It's a body. It protects your little birds. It helps fix your hands. You can draw into your nibs, your shifters, your pot cards, rearrange your hand. So like this card is like really underrated. Definitely want to play 2, but I played the Token Collector instead of playing 2.
Fair.
2 Dark Rulers, not 3. Again, I think playing the 3 of in a deck where you can like draw a lot of cards is kind of bricky. But this came up in the finals against Dragonlink, so this is already a good card against them. Card was nuts.
That bodied me too.
It's just nuts. It just does everything. Like it's like witty game winning. 1 cross out. Theory behind this is for the mirror match. You have a little slight advantage, and it helps you stop the trap card. So you just put 1 of these in, and then, you know, that's like the only reasonable way you can stop this. You don't want to red reboot this because they get more advantage. You don't want to. You can't twin it because
you're not gonna
chain
kill
it. Yeah. So like this is the only reasonable way to stop it. And then random stuff, but like it really didn't come up today. Didn't play any mirror matches. Thank God.
How the heck do you not play a floor? I played like
Thank
4
God,
of y'all
I was
motherfuckers.
dodging.
I played 3 of them, man.
Jesus
dodging,
Christ.
but this card was, in theory, it's nuts, but
Yeah.
it didn't come up.
All
But
right.
yeah, that's my extra deck.
So shout outs, brother. I know you got something. What you got?
Okay, first of all, I wanted to shout out the Oklahoma gang. Josh Bennett.
Let's go, Josh. Let's go, Josh.
He drove me to the tournament, all right? That's
He
shout out
drove
number
your
1.
ass.
James Rowland, dude.
Oh.
Always hating on birds.
That
but
guy a hater.
makes me, I'm going to play that deck. Where's Eric Bowie? Eric Bowie also drove to us to the tournament.
Eric,
That's
he's
it,
over there
man.
somewhere.
Also, shout out to the Oklahoma boys, the Kane boys,
Yes,
Giordano,
sir.
Kieran, Connor, Cody, Maxwell.
Maxwell.
I ain't gonna comment on that.
No comment on that. That was
Got
awkward.
Drake, the DZ crew.
Yes,
This
sir.
is Drake, yep. But yeah, those are my shots, dude. And this is my shot for everyone that was supporting me and just encouraged me throughout the day and saying, hey, you got this. So.
Heck yeah. Well, congratulations on getting first Kentrell, bro.
I just wanted to lose.
Yes,
Mama.
hey, you didn't lose today. Not today. Well, congratulations on getting first, bro, and thanks for deck profile.
No problem.